Record. Okay, so I'm now recording. Okay, so recording is on. Okay, so everybody knows. Okay, so this is there's the link for the register in the chat, so hopefully you should be able to use that. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to sort of carry on a little bit from where we sort of got to yet last time. We were just talking about
I cannot see you. I don't know.
I know. I tell you why, because I haven't got my video open, and I can't keep it open. I can't keep it open because the bandwidth here is Tim is having a day. Okay, so just please be patient. Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, is that from this side? Okay, right.
Sorry, Gordon. Sorry. Should the link for the register be in this chat, because I can't see any?
It is in the email.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see any messages in the chat?
Okay. Now there's a link. Sorry.
Yeah. No. It's okay. It's Zoom. It's just a little bit strange because I'd already sent it. It's just that it probably scrolled off. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at where are we? So okay, right here. I want to have a look at this exercise here. So let me just share my screen. Okay. And oh, where is it? There we go. Condivido. And I want to share this one, I think. Okay, right. So can you see my screen now? I'm going to try and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, is this okay?
Yeah.
Now, what I don't have is I don't have my pad open yet for the moment. So if you just open that anyway, and I will share that if I need to. Okay, so we were talking, I think last time we were just chatting generally about there we go. We were just chatting generally about this idea of, where are we? This idea of adjectives to describe people and to describe personality in particular. And we talked a little bit about personality, and we had some ideas about whether people choose their jobs, or do jobs choose people. And the idea is, or the idea was, that for some things you probably need a certain, let's say, a certain disposition. For other types of jobs, you may be maybe the disposition, maybe your personality doesn't really matter. Clearly, if you do certain things, work with certain people, you may need to be an extremely patient person. Other times, for other types of jobs, you may need to be a person who is focused on detail. So I'm thinking about my accountant, for example. I couldn't possibly do accountancy because I just do not understand how people can focus on numbers like that. Okay, so unfortunately, this is a listening which we can't, as I said, we can't really do. But there is a little bit of stuff that we can do about the use of the past tense. Okay, now I'm just looking at how I can maybe maybe do this exercise, because it's a bit it's spread over the page. So I'm just zoom it out a little bit. So I'm looking at these phrases here, okay? And we should try and match these phrases. Hopefully you can see them, okay? Try and match these phrases with the description which is in terms of the time, what's happening, okay? So I think, can you tell me if you can see this okay? Yes? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot see all of the exercise 3. Are we supposed to use?
No. Exercise 3, we're not using that. It's just, let me just, oops. You see, the thing is, I'm just looking at this part here, okay? So it's this part here, not exercise 3, okay? Yeah? So it's this bit.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
Yeah, okay. So,
Yes, okay.
right, this is about as big as I can make it, I think. Maybe just,
Oh, that's better.
is that okay?
That's okay. Like
Okay.
that is okay.
Right, okay. So you see, part of this is also learning how to best judge the presentation of things. Okay, so if you want, I'll give you a couple of minutes just to have a look at this. It is difficult on a computer screen, but if you can just have a look at this and maybe match some of these.
Okay, sorry, Gordon. Are the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then something else?
No. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can't read all the letters properly because
Is it the resolution?
No, I think because in the screen we can see till letter F right
Ah,
now.
okay. I'll tell you what. So I'll have to zoom it out.
Yes.
Okay, now we can.
Now that's perfect.
Is that
that's
okay?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it just seemed a little bit small to me. So, but that's okay. Right. I'll give you a few minutes just to have a look at this, and we'll look at the answers in a minute. Okay.
Are we supposed to say anything, or are we waiting?
No. Just have a look at the. You can say what you like, but just have a look at the exercise. See if you can match the activities, or match the phrases with the description of the time.
Okay, I can try to match one. Number 4, we have listened to them so many times with G, something that has happened more than once. At times are not stated between the past and the present.
Okay.
We have another couple of minutes.
So,
Yes, we're sorry.
Yes,
so
we're doing the exercise.
we have a couple of minutes,
Thank
so please give people time to think about
Sorry,
it.
I thought we were supposed to speak.
No, I'm just giving people a few seconds to match the stuff, match the answers.
Sono chiamati ad applicare la legge.
Okay, can I ask you to switch your mics off if you've got background noise, please? Okay, do you need a little bit more time, or is everybody okay? Can we start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay, right. So whoever wants to volunteer. So
Maybe
bye.
maybe I won't start with number 1, but maybe number 8. He's
Okay.
been spending a lot of time recently getting this new show ready
Yeah.
with letter F, an activity that started in the past and is still happening with an emphasis on the length of time.
Yeah, that seems reasonably okay. What do other people say?
I choose F for 8. The same. The same.
Okay, fine. Right. So another one.
Number 6. She never used to panic. With the letter B. A repeated action or habit in the past which doesn't happen now.
Yeah. Okay. So she never used to panic. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Another one. Anybody? Now I have to tell you that these are not particularly easy. They're not.
May I ask one thing?
Yes.
But number 6, she never used to panic. The colleagues said letter, sorry, which
B.
And it is a repeated action or habit in the past which doesn't happen now, doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But she never used. Doesn't it mean that
No.
Probably I can't understand.
Okay. No. Okay. Let me just say. Okay. Right. So this is the complication, because the question to ask here is, in the past, did she panic? Did she panic in the past? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Okay. Does she panic now?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, let's say the implication in what is said is that she does panic now. So if you look at the explanation, so it's a habit. So let's say it's a habit, not necessarily a repeated action, but a habit in the past, which was that she didn't panic in the past, but now she does panic. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's complicated because of the negatives. I think they're a bit confusing.
It isn't B or...
No, it is B. It is B.
It's B.
Yeah, because whatever happened in the past doesn't happen now. Okay. So she didn't panic in the past. Now she does panic. Yeah.
Okay. In the past, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, but now it does.
But
Okay.
in B, it says a repeated action or habit in the past.
Okay, Arita. So the repeated action or habit in the past is that she didn't panic. She did not panic.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's confusing because of the negatives.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But if you read the rest, and it's something that doesn't happen now, well, now she does panic, so therefore that other thing doesn't happen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Someone else? Anybody got something? Anybody got another one?
Maybe the number one is D. We know
Okay.
50 stories of strange creatures hid the scene, something which happened before another activity or situation in the past.
Okay. Yeah, that
Maybe
could work.
this-
That could work.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
In the sentence number 2, there is a real eye opener that I'm not sure of the meaning.
Okay, a real eye opener is well, it would be when you have that moment that you understand something. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, ti apre gli occhi, if you like, literally. You know, that's literally what it means. Because before, maybe you didn't really know what this person did and etc., etc. But you went along and she showed you, and it was surprising. It was surprising.
Maybe we can match it with the letter C. An activity which started before and continued after an event in the past. No, doesn't make sense.
And possibly continued after. Yeah. Not so sure.
Sorry.
Vai, go, Donato.
I think 3 could be matched with A, something that happened at a specific time in the past.
Okay, so yeah, this is an easy one, so we can get rid of this one. So something which is specific. So number 3 is definitely A. Okay, so we can get rid of that one. F, okay. Okay, so anybody got any others? Because these are, as I say, these are quite tough.
Probably number 8 gets with a letter F, an activity that started in the past and still happening with an emphasis on the length of time.
Yes, on the length of time. Okay, so yeah, so this one is he's been spending, so that implies that he still is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What about number 4? We've listened to them so many times.
Could be G. 4.
Number 4. G?
G.
Yeah, I think that looks reasonably good. Okay. What about number 5?
Sorry, what does it mean, it drop?
He'd drop whatever he was doing. He would stop. He would interrupt.
Thank you.
Okay.
Isn't far cadere?
Yeah, but no, but this is a phrasal. This yeah. Okay, let me just unshare and reshare because I need to. I'm going to put my let's say my pad up here so that we can see this. So just let me Now, I don't know whether I can share two things in one go, but let me just interrompo e poi rifaccio un attimo solo. Okay, so I'm going to share my, it must be this one, I think, yes. Okay, and okay, can you see the exercise again? Can you see my pad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So the thing here is to drop something. It is literally facadere qualcosa. Okay. So it is literally to let something fall. Okay. To let something fall. Something fall. Okay. But it's a phrasal, which means to interrupt. Okay, so you interrupt or you stop, interrupt what you are doing. Okay. Yeah. So to drop what you're doing is to stop. Okay. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. What else have we got?
It could
So,
be letter D.
okay.
Which one?
Okay, so we're looking at number 5. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, and we're matching it to, you said D.
Yeah.
Something which happened before another activity or a situation in the past. He'd drop whatever he was doing. Yeah, okay, so let's
I think
B or A?
something other.
Okay, so it's not B. It's not B. And it's not A, because that A is specific. Okay, so I'm just going to have an exploration of this. Okay, something which happened before another activity or situation in the past. Okay, so think about it. You're doing something, and then something happens that makes you stop. Okay, so that's the other activity. Okay, so whatever you were doing, you stop, and then you stop because something interrupts you. Okay, he'd drop whatever he was doing and he would come and help you. Okay, that type of thing. Yeah, so I think that D works quite well, actually, because it's like an interruption. So I would say 5 goes with D. Okay. Yeah. Now, what about, so I've got 6, which is B. What about number 7? So
maybe the letter E. Something which happened before another activity with an emphasis on the length of time.
Yeah, okay. So something which happened, even if he'd been working all day, he'd be really conscientious about giving them a complete tour of the site. Okay, so this is the second activity. That's the first activity. Okay. Something which happened before another activity or situation with an emphasis on the length of time. Well, could work. It could work. Yeah, I think that's so I'm just looking at the okay, so it's not F because we've used F, and it's not G because we've used G, and it's neither A nor B. Okay.
The letters are 7, the sentences are 8. So maybe.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's absolutely correct. And
we used all of them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Sorry. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So something that happened at a specific time in the past, we've got for number 3, I think. Did we get anything for number 1? we loved his strange stories of the. We loved his stories of the strange creatures.
The verb underline is id seen.
He
so
had
maybe,
seen.
Yeah, so maybe it's an action happened before the tellings of the stories.
Yeah, exactly. Because of course we are listening to his stories in the past, so we loved his stories, but the stories are based on things that he had already done.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're things which had already happened in the past. Okay, yeah.
So could it be letter C?
An activity which started before and possibly continued after an event in the past. He'd seen an activity which started before. Yeah. Okay. And
So we've got
we've
1C, 2. I'm lost a little bit.
No. It's okay. It's okay because we have the fact that we've got someone said we've got 8 phrases and 7 letters. So one of them is one of them is doubled. Okay, one of these is doubled. Okay, but okay. So the thing here though is these are the sorts of tenses that we will meet. So it's actually getting quite complicated. So you've got something in the past. We loved his stories about things that this is even further in the past. Okay.
So which one?
I thought it couldn't be C because it doesn't continue after the.
No, it doesn't really continue. You have the idea that it's already it's been and gone.
I choose D, but I don't. Yeah.
Something which happened in the past before, another activity or situation in the past. Yeah, I think that works.
Because he saw the creature, and then he
told the stories. Yeah.
So which one is correct?
I think it's probably D. It could be D. I think.
So one is D.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, but what's the point? The point here is that we've got things like the simple past. We've got the simple past, and then the let's say the even further in the past. We've got the past continuous was doing something. We've got the past continuous, which is in the past. Okay, he had been working all day. Okay, so we've got some quite complex pieces of grammar here. So I'm going to move on.
May I ask you one more thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
About sentence number 5. Sorry.
Number 5.
He'd drop.
Yeah.
But does it mean he had drop?
He would drop.
He would drop. Okay.
He would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because this is it's a conditional.
Okay.
Yeah. If someone came along and asked him, he would drop what he's doing. Okay. So it's if you want it as pure past, it would be he'd dropped. He had dropped. Okay.
Okay.
But that's a complete story. Okay. This is a conditional.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a good point.
No, I put that, but I forgot about the dropped.
Yeah. Okay, right. So I think this is something that we can do together, actually. So looking at these, the present perfect, the past, and the past perfect tenses. In the sentences below, we've got alternatives. So if we look at the first one, I'll just highlight it here. Actually, I'll make this just a little bit bigger because I think I'm going to scroll through this so we can. There we go. Okay, so
Have had. Because in recent times,
Yes, have had.
have had.
yes, why?
Because it says in recent times, so it isn't finished.
Yeah, exactly. So this is something which is still evolving, if we like.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the next one?
Have been able.
Why?
Actually, I think we were able.
No, we have been able.
We have been.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, no, right. Okay, so the feedback we received from our clients meant
There is the past simple.
We have
Received.
been able to, or we were able to provide excellent advice to the people developing the product, which they then acted on. So this part is in the past.
Finished.
Okay, it's finished. So the feedback we received from our clients meant we were able to. It's in the past. It's all in the past. So it's were able to provide excellent service. Now, if it had been something like this, the feedback we received from our clients meant we have been able to provide excellent advice to the people developing the product, which they have been able to act on. Okay, or which they have acted on. Okay, we're missing the extra have that brings it into something which is still going on. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So this tells me that it's going to be this one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So what about this next one? This is a bit of a.
Was for the same for the same idea. Was great and was
exactly. So there's a sort of like they have to match. Yeah. Okay. What about this next one? So let me just see if we can.
Sorry, bit. What does it mean? Best bit.
The best bit. The best part. Okay. The best.
Like a little bit. Like
like a little bit. The best part, or the best piece of the evening, if you like. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why, but it sounds better. Hadn't organized it.
We hadn't organized.
I think it sounds better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
No, but that's fine because it feels better, doesn't it? And in fact, it is that because we should have had a really good holiday for what we paid. But unfortunately, we discovered that they hadn't organized anything very much. So it was rather a disappointment. Excuse me.
In the past.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what that is. So it sounds.
What is it?
Excuse me? Can you mute your microphone if you're not talking, please? Sounds unless we are. Unless we are being invaded by aliens, maybe. The aliens are starting to take over. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, right, yeah. So this is they hadn't organized anything. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. What about this one?
Didn't.
I hadn't taken. Yeah, I haven't taken.
Refers to the past.
Yeah, I didn't take an examination because it was not offered to me. Okay, so it's didn't. Okay, next one.
Have been invited.
Yes, have been invited. Okay, so that's something which is coming from the past, but it's still going to happen, isn't it? Because it's on Saturday. Okay, and what about this one? I'll just move it up a little bit.
Yeah, I have only been leaving because it's a few months.
Been living.
Yeah, been leaving.
I've only been living in Geneva. Yes, that's right. So this is
lived in the second part.
for the past few months. So Madeline, who you met yesterday,
Has lived.
has lived. Okay,
Has lived.
has lived. Okay, yeah, has lived here all her life. Okay, because if you used lived, then it implies that she's no longer in Geneva. And you wouldn't say here, but lived, yeah, okay, but implies that she's no longer there, okay? This implies that she is. Okay.
I didn't notice.
I didn't know.
I haven't noticed.
Haven't noticed.
I haven't.
Because
there is a present connection.
Yeah.
Because looks is present, so I
Present.
haven't noticed.
Yeah, so
There's
Petra,
implication with the present.
yeah, Petra looks after my children very well, so I haven't noticed any weaknesses in her character, so I'm sure you'll be happy to offer her a job. Okay, so it's present. Yeah. Now, okay, I'm just going to. Okay, now I'm just going to move this down a little bit. We can't do this because this is listening. Okay, but we can maybe. Actually, let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, for 1 and 10 exercise 2, choose extracts 8. Okay. Just bear with me 2 seconds because this is I'm just trying to okay, this refers to a listening. Okay, right. Let's go with this. So we're looking at collocations. So okay, so it says write the correct verb A to D in the gap. So let's just have a look at this, see what we can do with this. Okay.
Made.
Gave. I
Even
think it's gave.
Okay, you give advice.
Yes.
Yeah, you give advice. So the thing here is that it's going to be, although the advice they gave was well intentioned, my parents never dreamed that it might come back to haunt them. Okay. Okay, so give or make can be confusing sometimes. Okay, so let's see.
When you flip the auto, use the step to you to make.
You make an apology.
Yeah, you make an apology. Exactly.
Give information.
Okay, so here it says replace the underlying verb with give or make. Okay, so we need to replace this with give or make.
Give.
Give.
It also says that it can be correct.
also. But we're looking at give and make, so we have to change it, I think. So her report on the trip did not
Give.
You give information. Okay, you give information. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? Is this one?
Make suggestions.
Yeah, you make a suggestion. Okay. I'll just make a note of this.
Why do they give an advice and make suggestions? Because the meaning is almost the same. So
No, this is the way languages work. They're not logical. At this level, they're not logical. No, it's because if you look at any language at a certain point, it's just the way you say something. It's just the way you express something, and it's just the way the language has developed. So, so you make a suggestion, but you give advice. The logic behind it, there is no logic. It's just the way things have evolved. Okay.
So advice. Sorry, so advice is uncountable and suggestion is countable.
I wouldn't even go there.
Okay.
I wouldn't even go there. So you just remember that you give advice and you make suggestions. That's all. Okay.
I think.
But can I say suggestion? Can I say to make a suggestion?
Yeah, you can make a suggestion,
or suggestions.
You can make
no.
You make a suggestion. I can make suggestions as a plural, or I can make a suggestion as a singular. Okay.
You cannot see on your right. He has written it.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I just was saying to her that she can see you have written
yes.
in green on her right.
Okay. Now, what about this one?
No, number 4.
Okay. No, sorry. Number 4. Okay.
I think it's correct.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. You give a refund. Yeah. You give a refund. What about? I think this. I mean, that's fairly logical because it's, let's say, it's money, so it's something which is fairly
given.
Yeah. I'm so grateful that you have given me the chance. Yes. Okay. So that I'll write this one so that it's clear. Let me just pull this up. Okay. So given that you have given me the chance. Okay.
Make.
You make telephone calls. You clean desks and write emails. Okay.
Make a good impression.
No.
Give
a good impression. Yeah, you give a good impression. Oops. Oh, why that's zoomed over there. Give. No, so you make a good impression. So make a good impression. Okay. Okay.
I make.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Is it give or make?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. It's sorry, we'll make a good impression of the college. You make a good impression. You make a good impression. Okay, so sorry, you will make a good impression. Okay. Okay. Our evening lectures were made by experts who were made, given.
The lectures were made.
Given.
Yeah, they were given. You give a lecture. Okay.
Sorry, lecture is reading by voice.
So sorry, can you repeat?
Yes, the meaning of lectures.
A lecture? No, it's a presentation of some description. Typically in front of an audience, could be with slides, it could be whatever. It's not, it's non è una lettura, okay? It's clear that that's where the root comes from, but this is a presentation of some description. Okay. Okay, and there is another recommendation.
Make a recommendation.
Yeah, you make a recommendation. Yeah, like to make concerning the club. Okay. Okay, so here we are, collocations. So words which are often used together. So for example, you make an apology are called collocations. Which verb often forms a collocation with these nouns? Is it give or is it make? Yeah, you give it.
Give a lecture.
Yeah, you give a lecture, you give a speech, you give a talk, you give a performance. Okay. What about number 2?
Give.
Yeah, you give information, you give advice, you give instructions. What about number 3?
Make.
Okay, you make a recommendation, you make a suggestion. What about number 4?
Give.
Give.
Yeah, you give someone a chance, you give someone an opportunity. Number 5?
Give.
Yeah, you give a refund.
Number 5, okay.
Give a phone call.
You
Make.
make a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a phone call. What about number 7?
Make.
Give.
Give an
No,
impression.
make.
Make.
No, oh, excuse me.
Make another give.
Oops. Let me just
Sorry.
What's the difference between 7 and 8?
Give someone an impression. I don't, to be honest with you, that sounds very strange, to give someone an impression, to make. Okay, so it's not make, because you make an impression. Okay. Wear a tie, get dressed well, comb your hair, to make a good impression. Okay. To give someone an impression. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, because it's a bit weird the way it's formulated there. When I met him, he gave me the impression that he wasn't very well. Okay, that's how it will be used. So I saw Peter yesterday. I met Peter yesterday. When I met him, he gave me the impression that things weren't so good. Okay. Yeah.
So number 7 is give.
So no, number 7 is make.
Make.
Okay, and number 8 is give. But the thing here, the reason why I'm a little bit not uncertain, but it doesn't sound very good, is because of the way it's formulated. So you would say he gave me the impression that he is not very happy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's how that is used. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, this phrase here, the way they've put it here, is a little bit weird. Okay. So if you use this this formulation, this is how it is used. So you make an impression on someone gives you an impression about something. Okay, va bene? Is that right? Okay. Okay, so okay, complete 6 sentences with between 3 and 6 words so that they mean the same as the sentences printed before them. Okay, this is a type of task which is on the exam actually. So use a word given in capitals without changing it in any way. Okay, so let's just have a look at one example of this and see if we can do something. So his actions were based on what his uncle advised him to do.
Also advice.
We cannot see everything on the right.
You can't see everything in the right because this is as far to the right as it will go. Okay.
Letter B.
Okay, so let's just have a look at this again. So for complete the second sentence so that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence. Okay, so his actions are based on what his uncle advised him to do. Okay, there's a him missing. The basis for his actions was the advice his uncle gave.
Yes.
It says, do not change the word given in capitals. Okay, that's the thing. Do not change the word. This is the word that you need to keep. Okay, so it's going to be A or B, but it will be B.
Yes, sorry, Gordon. I would have chosen anyway B, but it is very similar to A.
It is for it. It is.
C is completely wrong because it changed the word. Okay.
Okay, right.
Okay. But the two are very similar.
Okay, let me explain.
Yeah.
The exam says, and I know this sounds it sounds really let's say punctilious. It says between 3 and 6 words. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, that's really fast. Yeah, it's really fussy.
Yeah, it's really fussy. Yeah.
Sorry, can you say, but it's correct to say some advice.
Yeah. Was some advice that his uncle gave him.
So without the 6th word, would it be correct anyway, A?
Yeah, you could. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It would work. It works.
Was advice that his uncle gave is okay. So.
Yeah. Keep it short, as they say. Yeah. Okay. Okay, right. So having a look at this next one. Okay, so Alba made every effort to arrive at the meeting on time.
Oh, it's A. We made our best to arrive on time.
A.
Made their best. She made the best.
You do your best.
Did her best to get.
I get to something.
How many must be? How many?
Okay, so all of these are under 6 words. Okay, so all of them there are 3 to 6, so they all work. But Alba, right, if we have a look at
did our best.
It's this one. It's this one. There's no way around. Alba did her best to get to the meeting on time. She made every effort. Okay. Tried for this is now this. To be honest with you, this is extreme. This is fussy. This is fussy. Alba tried very hard to make it, but to make it to the meeting on time, but is trying very hard the same as doing her best? Well, it's debatable, but anyway, it will be Alba did her best to get to the meeting on time. Okay. You can't use B. You can't use B because you do not arrive to the meeting. You arrive at something.
Oh, sure.
Okay, yeah. So that one, it can't be. This rests on, let's say, the semantic difference between trying very hard and doing your best. Okay. And here it says made every effort, so that implies her best. Okay, I don't like that, but anyway, this is the way it is. Okay, unless the product is in perfect condition, we cannot return your money.
Letter C. We say we give a refund.
6, 7. Yes, it's this one. Okay, you give a refund. I was just checking B for the number of words. This is too long. So we will be unable to give you a refund if the product is not in perfect condition. Okay.
Sorry, but unless the 6th word would be correct, unless the 6th
okay, we will be unable to refund the money you paid if the product is, yeah, this would work as well. This would work as well. Okay. So it's a bit the fact that you have to watch out for these tricks, but this is the way they're doing this exam. Okay, so let me just move back to here. Okay, here we go.
Gave a favorable okay impression to his teacher, because we say that someone gives someone an impression.
Letter B.
It's letter B.
Why? We say give me the
okay.
No.
It's no. You make an impression on someone. You make an impression on someone. So here I'm just going back to my example phrase, and I'm thinking.
Okay.
Otto gave a favorable impression, but there's no to here. Okay, it's you make a favorable impression on someone. Okay, so in this case it's got to be B. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can
sorry.
Yeah.
There is a problem because I can't understand this difference between make an impression and to give an impression.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, if I can use this example here,
yeah.
simply because I think it's fairly clear. Let me just see if this pen works. Okay, so so I met Paul today, and he gave me the impression. Okay. Okay, so he made a poor impression on me. No, he made a poor impression. He made a bad impression. Okay. On me. Okay. So I'm trying to think of how to okay, if you wear, I'll come back to the example, if you wear a suit and tie to the interview tomorrow, you will make a good impression. Okay, you will make a good impression. Paul gave me the impression that something was not right. Yeah. So in this case, Paul, if you like, the impression is coming from Paul, and I'm perceiving this, okay, as something that's not good. Okay. Here, Paul is active. Here, Paul is. I'm the one who's receiving the impression. I can't explain it any further. I don't think.
I think it's exactly the same in Italian.
No,
So,
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. This
it's
isn't
exactly the same. Mi ha dato l'impressione di
esatto.
ho fatto una buona impressione,
Sì,
fare. It's the
esatto.
same.
Ma in inglese non è la stessa cosa.
Yes, because in Italian we can say ho dato
Yeah.
una buona impressione.
Esatto.
Ho fatto una buona impressione. It's the same in Italian.
But in English it's not. Okay.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
With give, we in
Mi ha
Italian we
dato
say mi è
l'impressione di non essere
sembrato,
felice.
mi è
Mi ha dato-
sembrato.
Eccola,
We don't
eccola.
say mi dà l'impressione. Yeah,
Yes, we say it.
but we
We
can
say that.
change with
Mi ha
mi è
dato
sembrato.
l'impressione di non essere felice. Mi ha
Yes.
dato l'impressione di non essere felice. Same, precise the
Sì,
same.
ma possiamo cambiarlo in mi è sembrato.
Allora, ve lo dico subito. Allora, questo è inglese, non è italiano. And give and make impressions are different. Okay.
Yes, but we agree on that. We agree.
So
But we are saying that the difference between give an impression and make an impression is exactly the same in Italian.
yeah, no, in Italian it is. Yes, fine,
exactly the
fine. Okay. This is the problem of the let's say of working with the phrasals and working with these types of combinations, these types of collocations, because they don't necessarily translate directly, and in some cases you only have one phrase or one collocation which works in different instances in the language, whereas in the other language you have maybe 2 or 3 variations which are not necessarily interchangeable. Okay, so that's the thing here. That this is one of those examples. Yeah. So I'm going to move on here because the thing is, it's just the way it is. Okay, so let's take this.
We have to practice.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Yeah. If you wear the tie tomorrow, you will give a good impression. No, you make a good impression. Okay. Okay, basta. Okay. Okay, so looking at this, yes, tell me.
May I ask you one thing? Don't you think you could send us the exercise in advance, because I'm not so
okay
quick in writing, and I would like to, probably I need more time than other people, and I would like to see again the sentences.
Okay, I will talk to Agnese, because she has the email list. Okay, so I'll see.
I can keep the sentence and have a look.
Yeah. Okay, I just wonder. Hold on a minute. Can I just see how big this file is? Because if it's not too big, no, it's huge. It's pretty.
You have to receive the lesson.
It's yeah, the file itself is rather big, so I'll have to organize a WeTransfer or something, but we can do that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, right. Okay, so how would you deal with this? So you're going to take the first sentence, same meaning, make a second sentence, and use between 3 and 6 words, including the word given.
My father and I used to go cycling.
Okay.
With him.
Oh, excuse me.
My father used it to make me go cycling with him.
Used to make me go cycling with him. That's 8 words. Okay, keep it simple. Okay, so my father.
Because there is with him.
And I. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. My father and I used to go cycling. No, because we've got with him. Okay. My father used
to ask me go cycling with him. No, nothing like that.
My father. So hold on a minute.
Used to keep me to.
Okay, so what was the second one, which I said cycling with him is too long? Because if we take cycling with him off, my father
used to let me cycle with him.
Keep, no? Isn't it possible?
My father and cycling with him when I was used. Okay, right, got it. Used to take me cycling with him when I was a child.
That was really hard.
Yeah, that was it's really hard. Okay, that was really hard. Okay, used to take me cycling with him when I was a child. Okay, well, yes, that was really hard. I will admit. I will admit.
Why it's not possible? Used to let me cycling.
No, because it used to let me cycle. It can't be cycling. Okay. So it's good. It's because it's the action. So my father used to take me cycling. It's the action. My father we used to do something. Okay. So a general form would be we used to do something. Okay. So in this case, we used to go cycling. Oh, okay. Or in this case, used to take me cycling. Okay. Okay. So this is the form you need here. I'm trying to generalize it here. We used to do something. Okay. What about the next one?
Made me apologize.
I apologize. Klaus shook my hand.
When Klaus had made his apology.
Not correct. It's me, the one who apologized. It's me.
When Klaus received my apology.
Yeah, yes, something like that. Or heard my apology.
Had when he had, I don't know if had or received or something like that.
Okay, how about this?
Accepted.
When Klaus accepted my apology, he shook my hand.
It be when Klaus had apologized.
No, you have to use this. You have to use this.
Okay, I had accepted my apology.
Yeah, so you have to use apology in some way. Okay. Yeah.
Can it be, Gordon, can it be heard my apology, to hear an apology or not?
No. It doesn't work. Dimi.
It could be when Klaus received my apology.
Received it, yes. Right, okay, that implies that you've sent a letter, maybe an email or an SMS or something. Okay, but hold on, he's there and he's shaking your hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so it sounds a bit weird. Yeah, so in this case it's accepted. You accept an apology. Okay. What about this one? Anna has been trying as hard as possible to take care of her children.
The best you can.
Okay, so sorry, there was two voices there. So Anne has been doing the best
she can, yes.
To look after the best she can to look after.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
so she's been doing the best she can to the best she can. Okay, yeah.
To take care of the children, to take care.
No, because no, okay.
You cannot change take care.
You could, right, if there wasn't this, you could say to take care of, okay, but we've got after, so we must have
to change. Look. Can you change the verb?
No. The only thing that you can do is you have to use this word, and the rest of it stays the same. So whatever you put here has to fit here. Now, someone said take care of, which is fine, but we don't have an of here. We have after, and so it must be to look after. Yeah,
Yes.
accudire. Yeah. So this is the thing here. Yeah. So in some ways it helps you because you're constrained. In other ways it can be difficult because you may not find the exact this is a phrasal, for example, that you need. Okay, right, so it says, for me, the second chapter is more convincing than the rest of the book.
I found
More persuasive.
More persuasive.
Than the other part.
then the other part of the book.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this, let me just put this up. Okay, oops. If I double click on that, it has a habit of jumping over to the next screen. So I found the second chapter more persuasive than the other part of the book. Okay, that's fairly straightforward, I think. I never planned to annoy you.
Wasn't my aim. No.
It wasn't my aim. Yes, it wasn't my aim to
make you hungry.
Yeah.
Get you angry.
Wasn't, let me just check. It wasn't my aim to make. Yeah, you make someone angry.
You make you angry. Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't my aim to make you angry. Okay. Okay. Now.
This is the
okay, this is
first time I have had.
This is the first time that my car gives me problems.
Has caused me.
The first time.
This is
it's the present perfect.
The so the first time
my car
gave me problems.
Has given me problems.
Ecco, that's it. Has given me. That's it. So this is the first time my car has given me problems. Yeah.
Can you repeat me number 5, please?
Yes. Okay, here it is.
I never planned to annoy you.
It wasn't my aim to make you angry.
It wasn't my aim. Aim? Where did you write it? Aim to make. To make
you angry. Because you make someone angry. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
That's okay. Okay, so.
Sorry, I have a question for number 6. Would it be possible to say this is the first time I'm having, this is the first time my car is giving me problems?
No. No. This is the first time my car is giving me problems. No. And how can I explain this? It's not a continuous tense here. You can't use a continuous tense. Because, okay, so let's say the logic is that the problem is continuing, but the problem happened in the past, okay, but the situation deriving from the problem is still going on. So we have to use this form. We have to use the present perfect here. So this is the first time my car has given me problems. Okay, the car has given me the problem, and I still have the problem. Okay. Yeah. So we can't use the continuous. Now, if he's phoning the garage or the mechanic, and he's saying the oil pump is leaking. Okay, he's using the present continuous because it's something which is still going on. There's oil coming out of the car. Okay. So here we need the has given. Okay. Now let me just have an okay. Ooh. Okay, let's just see what we've got here. Okay, read questions below from the speaking part 1. Which questions are mainly about the present and which questions are mainly about the past? Okay, so this is the bit we're looking at. Okay. So looking at the numbers.
Number 1, the present.
Yeah. What about number 2?
The past.
Yeah, it's a past one, isn't it? What about number 3?
Present.
Yeah, it's something that's relevant now rather than something that's what did you do last year? What about number 4?
Present.
Present.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about number 5?
Past.
Past.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about number 6?
Past.
Past.
Mm-hmm. Number 7?
Past.
Yeah, absolutely. And number 8?
Present.
No, this is both, isn't it? Because it's tell me about a friend of yours and how you got to know him or her. So it's sort of
Present,
yeah,
past.
present and past. I think it sort of sits on the fence, this one. Okay, right. We don't have, as I say, we don't have the audio here, but it does say, well, how could you answer each of the questions? Okay, so this is something that if we were in a classroom, you would be able to do. I would get you to do in pairs because it's a good exercise. So, but just picking a question at random. Number 5. Could someone, in the last couple of minutes that we've got, would someone want to say something about who do you think has influenced you most and why?
You mean in your life, for your...
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good question.
It could be,
Yeah,
but this is the type of question that you get in the exam, yeah?
My professor of aesthetic philosophy at university.
Okay. Aesthetics.
Yeah.
Okay. And why?
Because he talked about poetry and poems in a way that no one else before did. So he opened my, what was that expression?
You opened your eyes.
To reality and to what was around me.
Okay, no, that's good.
Yeah, I started to see in a different way.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Okay, someone else who's feeling influenced. Anybody else?
I think my teacher of philosophy.
Okay, so these philosophers seem to be quite influential.
Yes.
Okay, and
because when we were very young, he said that in our life we have to be person without I don't know the words, legami stretti.
Without without close bonds.
Yes.
In what sense?
Because you don't have to permit to anybody to say what you have to do. You have to decide with your mind.
Okay.
And it was for me in this moment. It's an interesting things. I think about it every time.
You think about it a lot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So anybody else influenced by philosophy teachers?
No.
Well,
I hated him.
Me too.
My philosophy teacher. I hated him.
Okay, so obviously this is something which let's say it elicits a strong reaction in people. So it's either people either love them or hate them. Okay.
For me, my father and my mother influenced me because now I think on my own. I always try to understand things on my own, and my freedom to love beautiful things, mountains, also the sea, music. So they teach me to love beautiful things, to be friendly with people.
Okay. Okay.
So my father and my mother.
So your parents. Okay. One more. We've got time for one more. Anybody else feeling
For me, it's probably the same, because even if we fight it a lot,
fought.
Me too, me too.
We fought a lot. I fought a lot with my parents, but I think they taught me how to live. So with their example. So I think that is an important imprinting, you know.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, we're at the end of the session. So I'd just like to thank everybody. I'm just going to close the condivisione.
Gordon?
Yeah.
Gordon, I can't see the link form any longer. I don't know why.
I think you have to scroll all the way up.
I'm trying to do it, but
no, it's okay. I'll put it here. Here it is. Here it goes. There, it should be on the chat again. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. So
Thank you.
thank you, everybody, and I will try to do something with the materials so that you can get copies, so I can send copies of some. Okay. See what we can do. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. So goodbye. I have to.
Bye. See you next week.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.